Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Ashley's Treasure. And what I've been up to lately. I was getting, since I finally got that album done and Christmas cards done, I was getting back into the line journal. But if you live, in the north like I do, if you haven't seen outside, there is a lot of snow. We are like snowed in. Like we got hit so hard this year, it's crazy. And so it's hard looking at that snow and then doing a journal on lions being safari and everything, nice and warm, and I'm just like it's just not clicking, which is frustrating because I love that journal, the way it's going and everything. But I've always talked about wanting to do like a winter wonderland kind of journal, woodland theme. And I thought, since it's that time of the year and since we're snowed in and it's what I see all day every day, why not start making one? So I kind of got like a head start. I found the perfect cover for it. I found this one. It's not an old book or anything. I just got it at a thrift store for like $0.25 because I really liked the colors on it. Like it's like this nice tan and it's got little fibers in it. So yeah, I love that. Can you see those little fibers and stuff in it? So I'm like, oh my god, that's perfect for like a nature themed journal. And then I kind of know what I want in the front here. Like these are kind of like the colors I'm going with. Like I'm trying to stay with the light blues. There is some darker blues because like a blue jays and stuff. And then the browns is a nature. But I was thinking kind of up here and then having like a label down here and saying Winter World or Forest or something. And then I want to do, yes sweetie, I hear you. I got this burlap paper. It's like stuck on paper. And I do have regular burlap too, which I don't know. But I thought I could use this. It was from like a scrapbook paper that I've had like forever ago. Literally like almost 10 years ago. I was thinking right where that line is, having it there, like how cool would that look? How nice would that look? And then having this like up here and this in here, and then I'll have like more layers behind it, and then like having like a label. That's kind of where I'm going off with right now. I really like where it's going. So set that aside, and then I'm trying not to do, I don't want to add on. I want to keep, how it is. So I'm trying not to have too many pages. I'm very bad at that. I always do that. And I was doing that. I had like so many pages I wanted to use, and I had to take all these out. And there was a children's book. I can't remember. Oh, it was Footprints in the Snow. And so I cut them all the sides. The pages are going to be, I wrote them all down. They're 8 1/4 by 5 1/8, and then the spine is 1 1/4 inch thick. So I was going to use this book because it has like all these really cute woodland animals that are in it. But if you don't notice, like the story is more at night during the snow, in the snow, and if you kind of look, it's got more darker colors and it's more purple compared to like the light blues that I was going for. So it just wasn't going, and the purple did not go with this cover, this journal. It just wasn't looking right, and it was bugging me. So I think, because I already got everything cut out and everything, I think I'm going to try doing, it depends. I can't promise anything with my crazy life with the baby and my son and everything. Like our schedule is always unexpected. I do have stuff set aside for that, for like more of a night theme, winter woodland journal. I got all these set aside for that. Like these were all the pages I was going to use. Some like really nice end pages. Like, oh my gosh, especially look at this one with the little fibers in it. Like how perfect is that? And it's almost like a purpley color, just like these. So yeah, I going to save that for like another one. Oh, I loved this. This was like a pull out, or I was making it to be like a pull out, and it goes this way and that way. And so yeah. So yeah, this will have more like darker purple blues going on. So I got that ready to go. I just haven't found a cover the same size as this that'll go with that. And granted, I can always completely cover that, but and I can always make one too. I got chipboard. But I was going to show you some of the things that I got, the pages that I got set up already. I'm going to do like, what was it? It's going to be like 9 signatures. I wrote it because this was the original block too. At first I was just going to do 4 signatures, because then I'd have like 7 pages in one, and you know how it bulks up like that. So I'm only going to do like 3 pages in a signature, and so I'm actually going to have 9. So every, was it like 1/4 of an, or 1/8 of an inch? I did write it down in here. Yeah, every 1/8 of an inch, I'm gonna have a signature. Yeah, 9 signatures, 3 pages, so there'd be 54 pages. And then I was trying to find some inks that might go with it, but anyways, the pages. So this is kind of like what I got going on so far. I would really like the scrapbook paper. This was from a National Geographic book. I thought this map was really cool because it's with the weather and everything. I did find some fabric. Oops, I just tore it open. I gotta glue that down. Some fabric samples, and I took that apart last night and grabbed all the, you know, light blues and white and creams that going on. I really like this one because it looks like snow. And that was from a book page. And then I found this notebook, and it has, on the top it had the months, and then it has the day, but the months was like in a purple color, and I didn't want purple in this. I wanted to kind of keep with the blues and the tans. But I did like these numbers and everything, so I did cut that part off, and I was trying to keep the squares in here, but it started tearing on me as I was taking it out of the notebook, and I actually kind of like that look that it gives. Kind of makes you think of like icicles or snow dripping off, you know. So I still got to cover this somehow. But this is kind of where I'm going. Oh, and then this was from Endangered Species, and I want to find, I love this because it has like the front of a wolf and then the back of it. So how cool is it? So I want to do like a flip thing, and it actually goes like perfect with this page. It looks like it belongs. So I want to find a way to have this here so that it like flips to the other side, so you could see front and back. So front and then goes into the back, you know, so interact somehow. I'm gonna cover this up. The signatures, some scrapbook paper. Yeah, this, like, I don't know if you can see like the pine needles and the snowflakes. So I did find another children's book too that had snow theme going on. And then I can't remember which book this was from, but it was a big book, and it was the, you know, the index. And I just, those are always fun, and of course I'll like decorate them and stuff, but I tore them at the end, so it gives that like snow look. So that's gonna be fun. And then I folded this part in because it was so pretty with those snowflakes. I didn't want to tear that off. This is some of that crepe paper that I got. This is the creamy one. I just like the texture. I used a lot of end pages, you know, the flyaways in books, and like look at the aging on that. Isn't that perfect? I did not distress that. It was all by itself. I tried to have all of them faced up. I think this was the only one that I had to fold sideways. But it's really cute. So that's that signature. This one has got little snowflakes on the bottom I really like. So I folded those in. I thought I'd make a little pockets. And then this was a really pretty page from a children's book too, which kind of had like all those colors going on. Here's another one of those weather maps. I thought that was really cool, the colors going on. So yeah, I gotta fill this in somehow, and I gotta fill this in because this isn't the right color. That's got the green into it. But yeah, isn't that nice? Doesn't that go with that? Here's more of the children's book. Oh yeah, this was another end page. It looks like parchment paper. Is that what I'm trying to think? I can't remember, but it's really nice. And it was the National Geographic. This was from an artist painting, so I gotta do something on this, but that really fit in with it. More National Geographic. I might add, I do have a lot of animals and stuff that I've been fussy cutting out. So, like I was fussy cutting this blue jay out yesterday to like cover that up, you know? Something like that or something. It's actually not that bad. But yeah, I got like 3 or 4 of these pages. Try to speed up a little. I love this paper. This went like perfect with it. And it's a thinner scrapbook paper too, which I'm starting to like more for journaling. I liked this page. This one was from a children's cursive writing, and it has chickadees. So I was trying to find birds that are here in the winter. I was trying to be more specific, you know, instead of just any bird. You know, blue jays are here. The ones that don't go south migrate for the winter. So yeah, I gotta put something over this. And this. And yeah, I think all the scrapbook paper that I used is just one-sided. This is the thicker kind. This was from Hobby Lobby. It's really nice. It was like perfect for what I was going for. I was looking for those light colors. This is, it's more of that paper, but this time it's the white. The other one was cream. More scrapbook paper. Like, how perfect is that? And so I didn't want to cut off that extra piece. I just folded and I thought I could make a little pocket there. Oh, my nose itches, sorry. I found this really pretty envelope and it had this like nice design to it. Some birdies. Look how cute that is. And this one, and like I was going to have this, like another page like in between like this. Just then as you go on this side, all you see is a deer's butt. And I don't want to, it looks like this, so like deer's looking at butt. So I'm like, no, that's not going to work. So that had to be a centerpiece. Because at first I was going to have it the other way around like this. Because I really liked, you know, that. But I'm like, no, that's not going to work because, yeah. But it's a really good picture for this. It's perfect. So, yeah. So I got to just dress or something on here. So I'm trying to take it easy, not go overboard. But I got a bunch of little birds. I was thinking about using this paper for the ends here. But I was working, like distressing it. And like I used antique linen. And then I used pumice stone around it. And it made it way too dark. And it just doesn't look right now. So I think I'm going to stick with just having it plain. Oh, sorry, I can't talk right. Yeah, I think that looks better. I think I'm just going to leave it plain and not distress it because it's just too dark. It's just not right. And then I do have this really cute children's book that I was just playing with. It's Forest Animals. And they're really cool because they have all these parts that like pop up. It's seen much better days, but like how cool is that? And there's one at the very beginning, hard to believe, that I really want to use because it's got a hare, a wolverine, and then it's got this grizzly bear. Granted, they hibernate during the winter, which is kind of funny how they have that, but it's been on the cover, so I was using this, trying to connect it, and it kind of worked, but there are still some parts that, sadly, it slipped in, and so it kind of started tearing, like right here. It tore on me, but I think I can fix it, and so yeah, I'm just gonna like cut this out, and I thought, how cool would this be? Where did my cutting thing just go? I just had it. Here we go. As you like just open the book. So I might have this the same way in my journal. And let's see. This side. Now it is wider and shorter, so it still needs something like below it or above it, or like above and below it, and then pop up. Like how cool would that be? I love this. I think I might do that. I gotta figure something out. Unless I use a page that's a little bit shorter. But, I don't know. Because I could do that on one of the pages that, you know, needs to be filled in. That doesn't need to. Of course, I can't find a page when I need it. Like, you know, like this page, it needs to be filled in. I can trim this down a little. There's enough room here. That's no problem. Gotta make sure. Yeah, that'll work. I'll have to do that on like one of those pages. That'll be a way to fill that in. Oh, cool. Okay, I love that. I love that idea. Some more end pages from little books. You know, I got so many little critters. I do have a lot of Arctic fox, but that's more in the tundra. But there is North America too. See, that's what I was kind of going for, is just North America. Greenland and Iceland. So I could use this little card. I did fussy cut this out for on a page too. But it was just like the drawing part of it. But I thought that'd be great on a part and journal around it. This was some scrap parts. This part I thought was so cute because it has one of the Christmas trees there, or pine trees. And so I thought, why not, you know, I might back this up and make like a bookmark and have like a little eyelet there and like ribbons, you know, some fibers coming out to make like a little bookmark. Like, it's perfect size for that. And like, look how perfect this was to make a little tag. I know this was from a book page. I just really like these colors going on. You know, I just got extra pieces. I did find a lot of reindeers, but we don't necessarily get reindeer. We get got elks, but not necessarily reindeers here. They're more in the tundra, so I don't know if I'm going to use... I was starting to fussy cut it out, and I don't know if I'm going to use that or not because of that. We'll see. But I do have this paper too, which has these brown lines. It was from a notebook, and I took a couple signatures out because I thought I could back that on pages like, you know, the ones, you know, National Geographic books that need something, so that way there's more writing. I could put them on there, but I can't figure out which distress ink, although I'm trying to, I don't know. We'll see if I do any distress ink or not. But I got so many critters, it's not even funny. I've been going through books like crazy. I still haven't found... I know there's one with a certain picture that I really wanted to use, and I haven't been able to find it yet. I'm still digging through books, but I found so much other stuff. I got so many critters to add on throughout the books. And like tags and stuff to make. Because I don't want to put too many pages in there, because I am planning on making like tags and stuff, so there's going to be a lot of layering. So it is going to have some big dimensions, you know. This I fussy cut out yesterday. This is from a little book. You know, this would be great on top corner to journal on. I found some owls. I don't think I'm going to be using the bear because they hibernate. These little critters. Oh, come here, chipmunk. You little chipmunk I fussy cut out last night. You know, there's this book with this owl. I love this little book. It's like a little sticker book of this little owl learning, you know, about all the other animals, different times of the year and stuff. And so, yeah, he's just so adorable. I thought that would look cute on pages. I want a lot of critters, because that's what it's going to be about, is the critters. And like, I just cut this one out. Everyone's drawing on her tablet. And some acorns. What else do I got? This is the little children's book that I found. I found this at Salvation Army. Yeah, it's a little sticker book, and it's all about animals, and I love it. I did get some of the stickers out that I think I could use. But yeah, there's all the stickers in the back, and then you stick them on throughout the story. I love this. I love all the nature pictures in here, like Actually, I could use quills too, quails, because they stay for the winter too. So yeah, I'm cutting some pages out of there. That paper that I was going to back my photo on and on cover is actually from this. It was actually cards from DCWV that I've had a long time ago. And yeah, so I just, you know, cut a front of it to use it. Yeah, I got these back in 2015. It's almost been a decade since I had these. They were in a drawer that I forgot I had because it's like buried on the bottom. And there's the envelopes for it. Here are the fabrics that I thought I could possibly use. See, there's more. See, somebody else used this, so I took the whole thing apart. You can see where the nails were and took them out. This one's a little bit more creamy. See, there's like some light blues. Although I want to take all this paper off. But granted, I'm not going to use all of these, but I thought, you know, it has some colors that I could use, some fun texture, do some fabric flips or something. This one might be too dark. I think that one's too dark. That's too green. I'm trying to stay more blue than green, but a little green doesn't hurt. That one's creamy. Yeah, but there was still like a lot of them that weren't used at all. I like that one. And this one's not bad. It has a little bit of like dark gray in it, but not too much. Just like the trees and everything, you know. I like that texture of that. Love that. Yeah, I got all those I could play with. I already used one of these for a pocket. This is the prep paper that I've used. There's gold, silver, cream, and white. I just like the texture because it makes me think of snow. I got a bunch that I cut out in here. Where is it? Here it is. Use that. I did think, because of being all white, a butterfly, but butterflies aren't here in the winter, but being all white, I might use it. Probably not. I'm trying not to, but there's like little parts that I thought about using it. But I got so many cutouts in here. I was going to try showing you all the little cutouts that I got. Okay, let's see, what do I got here? I did cut out some words, like blizzard, and like stuff like that from a children's dictionary. There's this like really nice feather. You know, here's one of the Arctic fox fussy cutout. See, like I don't think I'm going to use those, but like I could use this. What was this one for? Oh, this was icicle and icy from a children's dictionary, and it shows, you know, the ice falling, so I could like fussy cut that out. You know, there's a lot of pine cones. This one I got two sides. I got a squirrel on one side and then this really nice spruce tree to choose from. I was finding all the chickadees I could, because we get chickadees like crazy here. Doves do stay for the winter as well, so I got a couple of those. Snow, definition of snow. Look at this little guy trying to stay warm, but I think that's too green. I might not, yeah, I think that's too green. So I set that one aside. Wren. Here's a wolf from Children's Dictionary. Flock of geese, because, you know, they had fly south for the winter. So I thought that could be possible. Definition of freeze. There was, towards the end of a book, it had the states, and then like their state birds, their state tree, flower, and stuff like that. So a lot of these I cut out. And see, there's a reindeer, but again, we don't really have reindeers up here. They're more like in Alaska and stuff, more in the tundra than forest. But I thought these would be nice to cut out and then add white on the tips of them to look like snow on them, like it is here. See, that one's got some snow. But yeah, white pine. So one of these I could use. I was trying to fussy cut this out. There was children playing in snow, but I don't think I want people. I want to kind of keep the whole nature theme. But, you know, you always see branches like this because of all the leaves being gone. I think this was on the other page, yeah. Because it was like this. This was on the right page, and this was on the other page. And, or vice versa. Yeah, I think it was like this. Yeah. And then there's a little boy down here, so I just kind of like snipped that off. I'm just gonna fussy cut around here and add this in somehow. Maybe it could be a tag too. It doesn't have to be on a page. See, there's more of these trees, pine trees. There's a wolf, or no, coyote, sorry, coyote. See, those would be cool to add. Deer. More deers. A pheasant. Porcupine. Raccoons we have around here. Another deer. Chipmunk. And there's another chickadee, so either one I could use. Blue jays. Frost. Definition of frost. Oh, and then I liked, because it had these blue footprints of the animals. And there's a snowshoe rabbit. What's this one? Oh, hibernation. Because, yeah, I wasn't sure if I wanted to use any bears, but this is like a perfect picture for like what I was going for. Bobcats, we got those. And then it has the footprints in the back, which I thought was really cool. That's actually bear's tracks, and then bobcat in the back, so I could use either or. See, this one's got reindeers. I might not use that. But, you know, it has the trees. It's got the colors going on. So this would be cute on a tag. Reindeers migrate to tundra. So this is one right now. And then here's the Arctic fox. So I don't know if I will use those two or not. There's the snowshoe rabbit. The bobcat. I would definitely like fussy cut that out because that's too dark. Lemmings. Look at the colors. See, those are like the colors I'm trying to stick with. And then what was this? Oh, what is that one? Is that like a mink or it's like a weasel or something? You know, the Arctic fox. I got so many pages. Snowshoe hare. This was a good page. This was from a children's textbook. And yeah, it has the footprints and everything. So I'll use like the whole pages on that. And that was good too because it's got the hair. And what was this for? Oh yeah, I was debating about this because I didn't know if that was too green. But it's about footprints. So I thought that'd be great in the page. What's this? Oh, a badger. You get them in the winter. There's an elk. And it's got the colors going on. So I thought that wasn't bad. That's actually a picture of the museum at MSU. I like these little snowflakes. So I wanted to fussy cut them out. It's in a little children's book. Oh yeah, more pine trees. Eastern white pine. Snowshoe rabbit. See. That's kind of more tundra though. We'll see. More tracks. This was book I got from a thrift store. It wasn't Salvation or St. Vincent or Goodwill or anything like that. And it had like kids activities to do. And it was ways to track animal footprints. And I thought some feathers wouldn't be bad. And the colors weren't too bad, you know, to add throughout. And this one because of the colors. There's a little badger. And there's more tracks and it has the colors, you know. And then I do have a book with a lot of these like pictures of animals, and here's some owls, and I thought this one was great because it's got the pine trees and the snow in the background. So I'm like, that one's perfect. Although it's so hard to choose which animal on which side. And like this one I could use too. Screech owl. Then that one's so pretty. I love that one. So it's like, ugh. And then there's these ones. We do have robins, but the chickadees and the nightingales. Those are like perfect pictures for what I'm going for, the colors and everything. And then possibly the wrens, because we have those here too. Just then that one, the nuthatch. That one's perfect because we definitely have those, and that has the colors. They have like a light blue to them. And the titmouse, we got those too. And then quail, we got them here. There's another wolf. And then I cut this out. It's like woodland theme. It's where you got 2 pages of the same thing, and then there was like other animals around it and you had to find the differences. So I took one side. You see there's like the elk, the fox, the bobcat, the boar, and there's that little mink or whatever you want to call it, and the woodpecker. I do have some pictures of woodpeckers I could add. And then this was like, had like the colors, it was like about a turtle. But I liked the colors, it really went with it. And then this was the Sandman, which is kind of weird having that there. I really wish that that wasn't there. I wish it was like further up here or something, or here, because this is like gorgeous, like the perfect colors of the elks, because these are elks, not reindeers. And yeah, that's perfect, but then it has that in there. So I'd have to have, I don't know, I could use this in a page in another one and have something over that, like a snowflake. I could do that. I could have snowflakes going down and cover that up, because I love that picture. And there's a boar, see? We have them too, so oddly enough. Over here. And I do like it because this is like paper. It's not glossy, unlike this is lightly glossy. I have 2 pictures of this owl that was in that same Sandman book. And look how cute that is, and it has that nice color, and you can journal around it. So I thought I could fill this on a page that has, you know, that it needs to be covered from a book. I could add that. That's a sticker. So, wolf and fox. And this is Matt. And here's more books from that sticker book. Look at a little chipmunk. You know, he's not like a little weasel. There's a deer, and it's on light blue too, which is the colors I'm going with. Little bunny. I don't think I'm going to use the guys, but I thought I could use this part and make a tag on this, because there's like pine trees and stuff in the winter. That's why I put that in there. A little squirrel, a little mouse too, quill. And then, you know, there was like pages on certain types of forests. This is a beavers, and it has the colors going on. And then, why did I have, oh, because the birds, I think. Yeah, and then the hedgehog too. But don't those ones hibernate? I can't remember if those ones hibernate or not. I don't think they do. Do they? I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. But we do have doves too, and I really love this picture, but it's not hard cutting these out. I did do a tutorial on fussy cutting, which I can actually add that again for like a refreshment in the description box below. I just gotta remember doing it. But yeah, it will take time. And my wrist has been hurting so bad. I think I'm getting carpal tunnel again, because my baby girl is getting heavy, and like carrying her is becoming a challenge. And my wrist, my right wrist, because I'm a righty, it hurts so bad. Like I can't even push myself up. It hurts so bad. So I'm being a little lazy on fussy cutting right now, but I want to use this so bad. And I thought this would be great for a tag. It has the different pine cones for different types of pine trees. Moose and bobcat. Little mouse. There's another one I really want to fussy cut out, the blue jay. The cold lands. I thought I could use that on the page too. Or on a tag. And see, there's the bobcat. Like, how great is that? And there's elks right there. It's almost like I could use that as like a pocket. Or a belly band. Or like another bookmark. And see, here's like the same exact picture, but it was a different page of that same little owl. I thought this would be a great page too. It's got a little, isn't it a little fox? Yeah. And I do like this. This wasn't from an old book. And look at the little bobcat. Look at the colors. That's perfect. And then I did find this Thomas Kincaid book I got, and it's winter themed. But I think I'll use this in the other one, because you see how it has that purple to it? It's darker. So I'll save that for that. Yeah, set that aside. Oh, is that reindeers? But it does have that Arctic fox, because that's more tundra. Who knows? I'll save that in there. And then I found these two, which we don't necessarily have, because we don't have cliffs like this. That's more tundra. So I think I'm going to save that for that. And this is tundra too. I found from Reader's Digest book. So I got some tundra things. There's actually, they're like snowed in. There's 2 little deers peeking out. I thought that was funny. Let's see, here's some deer scavenging for food in the winter. And then I fussy cutted that one bird, and this was next to it. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm going so far. Oh, and there's more stuff too. All right, and then I was going through my old containers, my 12 by 12 containers, and I emptied one, and I've been putting like all the stuff in here. So I found some fabrics, and I remember this was a scrap piece I got, and I like the texture to it, and it's light blue and white, so I thought that'd be fun. This one is perfect. It's got snowflakes. How beautiful is that? Love that. And then here's a fat quarter too. You know, it's got gingham. It's got the gray and brown. It's not bad. Could work. I do have oh, what do you do? Like a doily thing. There is a stain there, but that's perfectly fine. But it's got acorns and it looks like, what kind of leaves? Elm leaves? Elm tree leaves, I think. And then, you know, little pine cones. I thought that'd be so pretty, being woodland theme throughout here. And I do love how it has this like gingham going on here, this plaid in the center. So it's so gorgeous. I love this. It's very nice. And it has some like dimension to it from the way it's stitched on there. It has some shine, which makes me think of the snow as well, because you know, this when the sun shines on the snow. And it's creamy color too. It's not white. I did find this. It's a scarf, but it's got butterflies on it, which I'm not going to use. But at the end, it's got these little dangles. And I thought, how cool would this be for the cover? And it's long enough, you know, I could use one end to go all the way like around the bottom of the book. And have that dangle like little snow, and you know it's, you know, plain enough on the bottom, and it's very thin, you know, you can see right through it. And then if I need in the center, there's not as many butterflies in the center, it's more bare, and so I could use like sections of this just for texture, I thought, to get some color. And then I also have this napkin, which does have some stains on it, which is fine. I'm not gonna use the flower, so I'm gonna like cut this out and save this for something else. But just for some white, and you see the knitting to it, or not knitting, but you know, the lines to it from the texture. So I thought I could use that in the journal too. I really like that. And then even with all these stains, like that's the perfect color for going on with this theme that I got going on. And then I do have this, which I don't know what they were making this for, most likely for a chair or something. And they're different sizes, but I thought one's a little bit bigger than the other. But I thought I could cut some of these out because they look like snowflakes, and like these little ones here in the center to add throughout the pages. So, and this is a little bit thicker, so we'll add dimension. That's why I didn't want to add too many pages, because I do want to make some add things that are going to be chunky to it. So I'm trying to be careful, because I always go overboard. I always add too many pages in my journals, and it takes forever too. And I'm trying to control myself. I'm trying to limit myself. And even like this would be so pretty on the bottom of a page, you know, and it looks like little snowballs, you know. So yeah, I was gonna cut these apart and play with this. I got plenty of them, and even these little ones, you know. Once I cut that off, it looks like a little snowflake. So I got that in there. And I did find a bag of this that I had. And I thought I could use some of this for toppers, maybe. Because, you know, you kind of see dead grass and stuff, too, in the winter. I found this little frame. Perfect colors. It was actually a Mickey Mouse stuff. What else do I got? I didn't know if I wanted to add this in with the cover. There's watercolor paper. And you know, the texture, it makes you think of snow. I might do some watercoloring or something, who knows. I do have this that I've had forever ago. It's Tim Holtz. Does it say the year on here? Oh, 2016. So yeah, it's been a while. What did they even call these? Alpha parts? Frozen? And they're plastic, you know, but they have that little, like, shine to it. Do they have glitter on it? I can't remember. But I never used them. And I'm like, how perfect is that? Oh, it's like a sticker. I never really noticed that because I never used them. Yeah, they're like sticker, but they're plastic. How cool. yeah, these are definitely old. I highly doubt if they still make them, but there's some big ones, some medium and smaller, and same as the dripping ice. And I thought that would be great on the cover of the journal. And they're like clear, so that'd be fun. That was perfect for this. Kept them forever ago. I do have some flashcards. They're very big though. I'll have to trim them down, but I love the color. I tried to find ones with the least amount of black on it, so most likely want to be covering them. So like this one I did, because there's not much on it. I cut these down and make smaller cards to how thick they are. They're great. So I got that one. But there were some of them, like these ones don't, have too much. But then I found these ones that had about temperature. 0 degrees Celsius is freezing point in water. And Celsius is 0 degrees. And then freezing point of water of Celsius, I have 2 of them. Okay, because there's like 2 sets of them. And then freezing point of water in Fahrenheit, which is 32. So I'm like, oh, that is actually perfect because of being freezing and stuff. But they're like black and that's really dark, so I want to try to tone that down somehow. This paper was from Bo Bunny. I found these, that's what I was looking for, was birch trees, because we have those here. These are one-sided too, so I could use these for tags or covering up pages that needs to be covered up. I found this cute little tag. It was like on a price for something I got from a thrift store. So I thought that was cute. Repurpose that. I do have wood grain paper. This has a light color, and I do have it in white as well. And I do have some real leaves that I pressed. They're not in the greatest, they didn't turn out the greatest, but I thought possibly I could use some of them in the journal too. I thought that would be cool, to use actual leaves. They were much more yellow. But yeah, this was before I got my microwavable press thing, but this still has some of the yellow to it. So I thought that would be cool. I do have some more. I'll have to look and see how they turned out. I thought that would be interesting to have actual real leaves in it. What else did I got? I got so much scrapbook paper, it's not even funny. I do have, which I did take some pages out. I remember I got this one like super cheap, and I got it specifically for this. It's Winter Scene. Which year was this? 2021. From Hobby Lobby, and it does have some of the darker colors, but it does have some of the lighter as well. So I'm definitely gonna try using it. It is thicker. They do have some fun color parts that I can use throughout here. Yeah, I got a bunch of those. But yeah, look at all these sceneries with the colors. Like, that's what I'm going for. But not this. This I thought was a little bit too dark, but I love it. Yeah, this one I really liked. But this one is dark. You see, it kind of got that purple to it. So I'm going to have to save that for the other one. This could work. I really like this. This is perfect. I do like this one because of the snowflakes. I might use like this for tags and stuff. So I still got this out. I like that. And this too. But see, it looks more purple. But this one could work too. That one's great. And I could use a picture of a deer in here and make my own scene. So yeah, I'm keeping that in there. Gosh, I got so much winter theme scrapbook paper. That was from another, I can't remember what this one was called, but I had all these light colors, and this one's from Recollections as well. This I used for one of the pages. It's got the little watercolor. I love this. But I want more animals, so I didn't know if I was going to use that or not. But I do love it. It could work. So I grabbed a couple of them. And I was thinking about doing some collage like this, and then like cutting them up to make tags. Got snowflakes, and I could do ones with this type of paper too, instead of just, book pages like that. So I put that in there to remind me, really. Just some scraps. This one is very thin scrapbook paper, but the wood grain is really dark. But I love all these little snowflakes on it, so I might save that for the other one. This one, because it's got a tan color with white splatters on it, I thought I could use. Even this little tag here and stuff. I used this page because it's got white pine needles here from a pine tree and the snowflakes everywhere. This one is the, what do you call it? Houndtooth. Yeah. And I love this because it had like that scenery. Like that's perfect. I used that for a page. What else do I got? There's another one. This I really liked because it has circles, textures, and so it makes me think of snow. So I'm like, oh, that'd be fun for a tag. Just some fun scrapbook paper. This is the thinner kind, but it has those colors, you know. So it kind of looks like some of the dirt with the snow. And then burlap. This isn't real burlap. It's just on thin paper. It's just like scrapbook or printer paper, which is actually nice for junk journaling because it's not two-dimensional. Oops. Oh, I don't think I meant to bring that up, but it does look like snowflakes. I could cut them out. That'd be pretty for in, you know, making tags and stuff. Love this wood grain. That's perfect. Here's a couple of them. Oops, I got 3. And then there's a lighter burlap because this one's darker. This one's lighter. So definitely use those. Oh, this one's like a fun blue and it's got lighter colored snowflakes on it. I don't know if you can even see that. If it's even focusing. Not using this though. And then I do have some acetate sheets. Who knows? Might do a project with that. Scrapbook paper. This one has writing on it. I have no idea what it says, but it has the colors going on. This one's got some fun snowflakes on it. Both sides. More fun burlap. That was actually from a beach theme, but I'm like, it can go for winter too. This was a beach theme, but either side, you know, can always use wood grain. This one has texture. It's embossed wood grain. I thought that'd be fun for in tags. This was actually a wedding theme paper, but it has the colors I'm going for. The brown is a little bit dark, but it has those same colors, so I thought why not, just in case. This paper is quite thick and it does have a slight texture to it. It says let it snow, which I probably won't use that part, but I really liked this with the snowflakes on it. So those would be fun for tags. Oh, there's another sheet of it. I do have this paper, which I've been hoarding like forever, and I've never used it because I only got one sheet of it. I think this was from Michael's a long time ago. It doesn't say the date, but it's white fresco, I think is what they call it. I got this forever ago, but it's got like that pearl look, and so it made me think of the snow. I do have this of the world, and it's thick paper. It's got a lot of texture to it, but I don't think I use it because I'm more specific of like up in here, the weather, so I don't know. But I thought the back of it would work too. But I got so many pages already, so I might not use this one. This was like Fancy Pants or something like that. Yeah, Fancy Pants back in 2014. So yeah, I do love the feeling of that though. That's a little dark. But for cut aparts, I didn't know if I needed some of that color. It's like an old 180 sheet scrapbook paper that I got, and it's very thin. I've had this like forever ago, and I still got so many pages of it. It's from DCWV. And then this one has the, you know, the old notebook paper, you know, and so it's got the blue lines, but it's like distressed and everything. So I thought, oh, that'd be great for in here as well, but I don't want to use that pink line. I think that was like family heirloom or something. This one was about texture. Like, look how great that is. That's perfect. So I got a lot of paper to go off from for covering up pages that needs to be covered up, and then for making fun tags and stuff. This is like crinkled up packaging paper. I really liked like pieces in here like this. I really love this part. I want to cut that out, and this has, you know, blue grids. I wanted to possibly use some of that, you know, but of course like the butterflies I won't be using, but you know, this I could kind of use. I don't know about that dark brown though, but I thought for tags and stuff, this had a bunch of cut aparts as well. It's an old scrapbook package I had. So yeah, I could use like all of that. Oh, and I do want to add a doily. I do have doilies. I have a bunch of them. And again, like all these colors, like perfect. I can use. I grabbed a couple of those. And here's that like crinkled up paper again, but this time it's a lighter brown. Oh, this was Bo Bunny. It was like a Christmas thing. I made Christmas cards out of them, but some of them were on that light tan, and then there's light blue ones too somewhere. Oh, there they are. So I was thinking about punching them out and use them as like extra embellishment. Here's some more brown to use. Oh, lots of brown. Oh, and there's that paper. I really liked the way the blue and stuff is some kind of painting. And then this one, look at the colors. Isn't that perfect? The crackle and everything. This is Casercraft. Barbershop Collection. This one's called Beard. So yeah, that side I will not use. But this side I thought was perfect. Definitely gives that snow color feel. Yeah, this is that cheap paper. I thought, you know, the colors and everything for tags, like how great would that be? Even a page. Oh, and then here's some stickers. Casercraft. I've had this for a long time. I've only used it for like one scrapbook layout. This is Time Machine sticker features as like remembering moments and everything. But these alpha stickers would be fun to use because they got blue on them. Well, it's more of a teal color. And then I thought some of these sayings possibly, we don't know, but I just put it in there just because. And I could use these clocks. Who knows? Here's some thinner paper. Oh, there's that page again with the snowflakes. And then I found this like Christmas paper. It's cutesy kind of. It's more simple. And so I took some pages out of there. It's a really old one. I used that page already. And so this one says Let It Snow. I wouldn't use the red. I want to keep red up, but I'm like, that'll work because that's what it looks like outside. Literally. Maybe I'll try taking a picture and like showing what it looks like here. Where I'm at. So all of you in the south having your feet out at the beach, you're very lucky right now because we are freezing. Here's some bunch of scraps. I do have these little leaves that I punched out because I made a Christmas tree out of these, and I thought, you know, I could use those since they're just sitting there from old Christmas cards that I made. Yeah, see, you can see all the leaves I punched out, so I thought, why not punch more out? It worked. Oh, I like the color of this, but I won't use this red section, but this I could use. I loved this one. I want to use that for sure. I didn't have much of that left, so I saved the scraps that I did have. Leaf. More snowflakes. I got so many like light blue papers with snowflakes on them. And then this was that Fancy Pants again. I would not use this yellow side, but this side was just actually looks like paint strokes, like it's been painted with acrylic paint, but it's got that color and the texture is great, so who knows. But oh, there's still even more. Oh my goodness, I got so much. Some more browns. This one's got loopties, so it kind of looks like the cold snow and the wind blowing, getting so much drift. This one makes me, it's got some plants that makes me think of the plants freezing. Same as this, but this one's kind of dark. I'd probably say that's the other one. I do like these tan lines. This one's just got some texture. So look how much scrapbook paper I have. I have so much. And then I even found from a Mickey Mouse, that Say Cheese collection I have from like forever ago as well. And I do have these like washi stickers. And this had some like sayings because of the colors I thought I could possibly use. And this has just strips. And then there's also some circles in here. They're washi stickers. And I thought possibly I could use that. And like these stickers, like look at those labels. I love that light blue and that tan one there. And same as these little strips. So I thought I'd put them in there just in case. And then I do have these little brads it came with. And it had a white, a gray, and a light blue. So I'm like, oh, I could so use those. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm going off with. Oh, and then I found this, like it's like a table runner. I love the texture of the fabric on here. My little girl like passed out on her little bed. She has like a little chair that folds out into a bed. She was watching her Little Mermaid and fell asleep. She's right behind me. It's so stinking cute. But yeah, there's like a pot. I have this upside down, so it's kind of hard to see, but there's like flowers in the basket. But I love the stitching going around it. Like, how great would that be for this? And just for the center of it, I love that little loop and everything. But I love the texture of this. I thought it'd be perfect for what I'm going for. So oh, my throat's starting to hurt after talking so much. This is probably going to be really long. But yeah, this is where I'm going now. So yes, I already have so many projects, and yeah, I had to start another one. But yes, if you like this, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and stay tuned to see what happens, what happens next, where this is going to go. I hope you like this, where it's going, and I really hope that you stay tuned to see where this goes, because I don't even know. We'll find out together. So I will talk to you later and get back on it. So talk to you later. Bye.